Welcome to the Football for Kids podcast with me, Darren Rees. It's time to announce the winner of our most recent competition, where the winner will win the Jude Bellingham poster, which is amazing, and the fantastic Premier League skills ball, which I have personally signed for the winner. I asked you lot to listen back to the two-parter I did on the Manchester United Super Week on Sir Matt Busby. And I asked you this question. What was it I said that Sir Matt Busby did in 1968 with Manchester United? The answer, of course, was that he took them to the European Cup final and they won 4-1 against Benfica. Thousands of you got involved in this competition, so thank you so very much for doing so. Out of the thousands of you who got the answer right and followed the podcast, because remember, if you weren't following, unfortunately your entry wouldn't have gone through, I have randomly picked one winner to win both of the prizes. Now, if you aren't the winner of this very competition, just remember there were thousands of people who entered. And there will always be more competitions to get involved in, so don't be disappointed if you weren't lucky this time. You may well be lucky the next time round. Oh, and by the way, check the other episodes because we've already got another competition going. But before we get into that competition, which is on another episode, let's announce the winner of the signed Premier League skills ball, but also the amazing Jude Bellingham Real Madrid poster. And that winner is the winner who got the answer right and is following the podcast on Spotify is Sterling Rendell. Well done to you, Sterling. You got it right and you're following the podcast on Spotify. Thank you very much for entering the competition. Thank you for being a listener of the Football for Kids podcast. So please ask an adult to send an email to darren@footballforkidspodcast.com with your address and I'll get those amazing prizes sent out to you as soon as possible. Once again, if you weren't the lucky winner this time, then don't worry, there's another competition to enter already. Just have a look at the podcast feed and you will see something about a triple prize to do with Barcelona. So remember, if you know someone who loves football just as much as you do, then please tell them about Football for Kids. And whether you're playing football soon, watching it on the telly or pitch side, I hope that you enjoy the game. See you next time.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.